Hello folks, this is Jamil for Gunstock Reviews. We're here in Phoenix, Arizona at Enlo Custom Guns with Marty. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Marty, we have the Smith & Wesson Response Carbine, and we're going to do a quick tutorial on the process of changing the Flex Mag Kit funnel from Smith & Wesson magazines to Glock magazines. You know, that is this one, long story short, it's kind of interesting that Smith & Wesson is using Glock magazines.
It is.
After all the animosity that happened back in the 90s. So let's not get into old stories here.
Well, does Smith & Wesson make 32 round magazines?
They make a long one.
They make a long magazine, but they don't make quite the capacity that a Glock does, do they?
Or have a drum kit for
right?
it.
So yeah, it makes sense. From that perspective, it makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense. So we have a clear firearm, no magazine, no bullets. Marty, do your magic.
Here we go. So from here, bolt open, no ammunition in, magazine out. We are going to drop the bolt and push the pins, right? So there's something to pay attention to, especially with this front pin, is there's a little bracket here, and there's a little black bracket that's gonna need to be replaced, but when we get it out here, you'll see. So we're gonna push that pin out and make sure that one's all the way out. And here we go.
I'll hold the Opal for you.
So, like I say, we have the Glock bracket, we have the Smith & Wesson bracket. This is the Smith & Wesson bracket, right? And we just want to make sure we keep those separate. And then there is a Allen screw right here at the top. So we're going to pull this out, right? This Allen out of the top. This whole unit's going to pop out. You're going to slide this thing off. It was that easy. We come to the side. This little slot here. We're going to slide that piece in. Put our chassis, I guess you could call it, back into place. Screw that thing down. And install our Glock bracket. Then we're going to set those over there, our Smith & Wesson parts. Keep track of those.
We'll save them because they are interchangeable.
Yep. And then we're just going to put our upper back on. There we go.
Thank you very much. As you showed, there's a couple of little pieces that tend to fly out.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a surprise with that bracket. If you're doing any sort of field stripping, you're going to have to be careful that thing doesn't fall out. But yep. Aside from that, it's a pretty straightforward process. You know, it's pretty simple as far as that goes.
Yep, and for the most part, when folks change, do the changeover, okay? Not a field strip. Field strip happens whenever you need to. But for changing this, people usually stick to one or the other magazine. And then they, you know, repurpose the Smith & Wesson magazines. Like I will going to repurpose them on the FPC.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll have more FPC magazines, and I'll be using, and I'm not going to charge it, but I'm going to show here, this is a Glock 19 magazine. Look at that.
Yeah, went right in. So.
Fits right on. So there you go. You have a carbine that goes with your, if you carry a Glock, this is this perfect setup for have a carbine that goes with it. Thanks for showing us, Marty. Appreciate it. And guys, please like this video, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. And like always, please remain healthy, stay safe, and definitely have fun at the range.